Hello and welcome back to Blood Rush League Season 4 qualifier matches. We have Nova versus Entropia here with Nova playing Killer First on Wesker in Wrecker's Yard. I'm joined with me once again by our lovely Ukla. Ukla, how are you and how are you looking forward to this set?
Oh, I'm good, Mel. I am very much looking forward to this set. Like I was saying previously, I haven't seen Wesker on Wrecker's Yard before, so this is going to be very interesting. I'm normally seeing him on CT1, so I'm excited to see how this plays out.
Yeah, Wesker is very popularly played on CT1, but Wrecker's Yard is there's I'm pretty sure second most played comp map, and it's a fairly fun match in my opinion. Though I'm not a fan of Wreckers, I don't mind it on Wesker as much as like I dislike it on Unknown. We do have
Mel
our
is a D1 hater.
okay. We have our first chase here on Ace, but we do get a slam on the, I believe that was Crane at 5, and we get the down here at deep 6 from the looks of things. Yes. Very good stuff here by Stefan playing our Wesker for Nova. And we get our first hook here, but it is not a pain res. Ooh. And we catch our middle shack generator here at about 50%. Uka, what do you think of doing that shack generator that early in the match?
I mean, I personally wouldn't do it. I've been told multiple times to leave Shack. But again, I guess if you're able to double it out and get it done really quick, it's definitely beneficial because then no one's really going to be playing in that mid-map area.
Yeah, it opens it up really for using like shack area as a place to extend those, an area to extend those chases, right? Before making your way to your death spot. However, unfortunately for our survivors here, they were not able to get it finished. Only getting to about 50% before Wesker interrupted it, putting that progress back down. We're gonna check the lockers here, maybe looking for a head-on. And we did get a For the People here by Cheryl. And
I think that was a pretty fair play.
Yeah, preventing that tunnel out. However, it does mean Cheryl is going to be our next hook here. And the pain res RNG is not the best, but it looks like we have a pain res here at 5 we can make. And we know where Ace is, and we opt to, instead of pain resing, we hook on the hill. And we spot Ace running to the car pile at 7. Oh, and for any of our non-oceanic viewers out there, we are using the OCE clock calls for Wrecker's Yard, so it is deep 6 and deep 12. With Carpile at 7. We do spot Ace. Oh, but we are going back instead to the unhook. We're going to go straight towards Framun's Cheryl here, who is still partially infected with Ouroboros. So if this chase goes long enough, they will become fully infected and get that massive 4% hinder. There's no more pallet here, I'm afraid, as it was spent on the first chase. We got the vault. And we get the slam.
That was really unfortunate that Cheryl just was not check spotting correctly on that crane, because I'm pretty sure if you crouch, you are able to see just exactly like where the killer is at that point. And you could just fell for that mind game.
You could hold like the top of crane with for like a medium vault against like most killers, and then against faster killers you probably have to hold a fast vault. I don't know. I feel like it's very scary against Wesker, right? Who could just like dash like with their bound and catch you off if you're not able to react in time. But yeah, unfortunately their BT probably just ran out as they got grabbed there. They almost managed to dodge bound number 2, but it does connect, and it does put them on death hook here. And we have spent our first pain rest charge, and once again stopping that shack generator from progressing. We still have 3 generators left with someone on death hook here for our Wesker set. Ooh, we see catch the unhook. Oh, we're going to slam? Oh, I was going to say we're going to hit Lara and injure Cheryl, but the auto aimed into Cheryl instead.
Ooh, that's really unfortunate.
So Lara is still able to play the body block here.
Are we going to take this? Yep, we are going to take that tag on Lara.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to take the down on Lara for Eruption, which is fair play. I assume we're going to slug this and go for the Cheryl instead. This is a very good spot here for Stefa on Wesker. I'm scared for our survivors here, Ukla. I'm not going to lie.
I'm very scared for the survivors right now. This is
Cheryl
looking really unfortunate.
And that will be our first sacrifice at 3 generators remaining, Ukla.
It honestly was a really good death spot though, as they did complete a lot of those top gens too. But just really unfortunate that there were 2 downs there.
Yep, we do finish another gen as we're making our way to Pain Raz Lara here. Simora on the Lara getting Pain Raz at 12. We do see the gen at 11 finishing. We're looking for the survivor, thinking maybe they might be edge map. But we do not find them at the moment, unfortunately.
We still do have a pretty good 3-gen bot side if it's able to be held.
It's like Shack 6 and 5, I think. But do you see this progress on Shack Ukla? They're finally getting it done. I think like the play, right, is to pressure possibly. Once Shack breaks, you pressure that 6 bottom, like deep 6, and then like 1 gen.
Oh yeah. I think deep 6 is probably definitely the play.
Oh my,
and just split
trap.
those.
We are slow.
Oh, we're slow. We're so slow.
Not gonna lie, I think that's still plus aura for Steffa for breaking the chem trap. They just don't care.
They don't care at this point.
Oh, and they're not able to get the injury. However, that does start the infection on Tori. And they have this, I think that's a match 6 to play. And the filler here, not the best palette, and which does mean they will be taking an M1 here. And they're going to go probably deep 12. This is likely the death spot here as they do go down. We'd see 2 survivors doubling the Shack generator. The question is, will the Shack generator finish before Wesker stops them? It's looking very progressed. We can see the survivors hopping off the generator. The aura value from Eruption.
Oh my god, Eruption OP.
Oh, and we catch Lara there. Are we going to hook Lara or are we going to slug here? If we drop Lara, we could possibly catch Ace here and end the game. No, instead we're going to opt to hook Lara in basement, which is a fair call here. They're going to let them reset the Tori, hook Lara in basement, and we can now camp the very progressed Shack generator and basement at the same time. This is such a very scary position to be in for our survivors with Ukla.
It is a very scary position right now because that is their only high progress gen. One had a little bit of progress. I think they kind of just tapped it a little bit, but
yeah,
they're gonna have to pull something crazy out, I think, to bring this back.
A thing to note, by the way, is that Shack gen is unregressible. It has hit the max regression limits of 8 because when we kicked it, it's not glowing yellow and our eruption icon did not light up.
Oh, see, I wouldn't know that. I don't play killer, so. You're teaching me things every day, Mal. Like,
I mean, you do play killer, just not as much. You're mostly a survivor player. I mean, there are a bunch of stuff you probably know that I don't on the survivor side.
But it's also good just to know these things.
Oh
my god, we catch Ace off guard.
Oh no, wait. I think this actually means Lara is dead. They're going to have to commit a reset here for someone if they want to rescue the basement. But it looks like they're just going to try and commit the generator here at 1, trying to get Wesker to maybe commit it so Ace can sneak in and unhook, but it looks like Wesker is just going to let them progress that gen until Lara dies. And now we dash in. Lara is unfortunately our second sacrifice. Go, making it so that we are in a 1v2 at 2 generators remaining. And I'm not gonna lie, Ukla, a 1v2 with both survivors injured despite the high progress gens, it's looking very much like it's a 4K2. Maybe a 4K1.
I'm thinking it's probably going to be a 4K2 here. I'm almost guaranteed that Ace has probably rotated down to deep 6 to start progress, but it doesn't look like
good game sense, Ukla, we catch Ace in deep 6. And that will be a 4K2 as we enter our last chase of this trial. A very, very solid game here by Steffa as we get that M1 down here on Ace, and we are... unfortunately, we are disconnecting as... ideally, this does not happen as we do want that to be played out up until the very end, but... I mean, it doesn't really change the result. We are at a 4K2 here, putting the win condition for Entropia's killer at a 4K3 and the Tycon at 4K2. And we get a Wesker Mori here for poor Tori. Oh. And
Good
yeah, no,
Wesker
that wraps up the game. Poor Tori. And we will be back soon with our next game. But Ukla, what did you think of that game?
I that was just really played from very well played from Killer side on Nova. I think they just really had control that entire match and definitely just I don't think they played bad at all in any situation. I think they just had control from the very beginning, from the first hook down to the last. They just played it super well.
Yeah, I mean, like the survivors did an excellent job at pressuring the gens. I personally felt like maybe if they didn't go focus so heavily on the Shack generator, we could have seen a 4K one. Um,
Oh, for sure.
but I mean, it is what it is, right? If the Shack generator did manage to pop, I'm pretty sure we were looking at 4K zero or outs, right? Like
Yeah.
it's very dependent on
I
that. It's a bit of a higher
I
risk
think
play.
that I think like hopping on Shaq and having that really fast first down was just very unfortunate because
Yeah,
where did they got caught over at like
they
4.
got like spotted at 4, hit at 5, and then down at
Mm-hmm.
6.
Yeah, that was just really unfortunate. I think if they would have probably lasted just even a little bit longer, getting that Shaq gen done, I think probably could have changed that outcome completely on that game.
Possibly.
But it was just really unfortunate.
Yeah, but it's all right. It's not over till it's over. We could still see Entropia's killer play, and I mean, like a 4K3, we've seen those happen before. It's not the most uncommon. It's not a 4K5 or a 4K4, so I think it's still very achievable for the killer, and hopefully they put up a really good match. And I don't know. I love the close games. I love being at the edge of my seat, not knowing what's going to happen. So I'll see you guys soon, and I hope the next game is just as good as the previous one. Hello and welcome back to Blood Rush League Season 4 Qualifier match. We have Framoon here playing Wesker for Entropia. And they're here with a win condition of a 4K3 and a tie condition of a 4K2. I'm joined with me once again with Ukla. Ukla, how are you?
I am doing fantastic. I'm excited to see how this match goes. That 4K3 win condition and 4K2 on the Tycon. I'm excited to see how the survivors play this, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty challenging win condition here for our killer, but it is not impossible. I mean, we've seen 4K3s happen before, like I said earlier. And we are off immediately to the first chase here with Quirky's Yoichi here at 11 from the looks of things. We get the ballot out of the way at the bus, and they don't send the ballot, they walk around the rock, and Fra decides,
Oh my god.
we're dropping that chase. We're going to Shack as we spot the survivors once again doing this Shack generator.
Oh my god, Shaq again.
I mean, it is a valid choice, right? Like getting that Shack gen out of the way, if you can, is so strong. If you're confident with that first chase, yep.
Crazy grab through the pallet.
Wesker moment. I mean, I'm pretty sure the interaction with that. I'm pretty sure the interaction with that is if that Wesker touches that pallet, they'll get pallet stun. I've seen that happen before.
We are going to have our first down here over at 3 and get that eruption value on Shaq too.
Yeah, very good to get that eruption on that decently high progress Shack generator. Our killer probably wants to keep it, keep that generator in the game for as long as possible. We could hear it still chugging along, and we're gonna slam Ace here at the 5 hook for our pain res, and we spot Nancy in Shack right now. Oh, double vault here by Nancy before entering chase, so the window does not get used up. It's Stefa here, our previous killer, now being having their role reversed with Framoon chasing them instead of the other way around. They get an amazing pallet stun and a champion of light. We are slow for a bit, and the generator at deep 12 finishes. This is a pretty solid spot here for our survivors. I feel like I think that what needs to happen is Framu needs to get another down and another hook in a relatively quick manner, or we need to secure the second hook stage. But with those two gens popping, we are at our win condition, Ukla.
We are at the win condition, and unfortunately, like with the gen spawn too, we only have a deep 6 and a 7 gen. Everything else is pretty much topside too, so like the only thing they can really hold is Shack, obviously.
Yeah.
And just keep that gen regressed, and then they just have to try to hold that 3 gen. But then again, that Tycon is still a 4K2.
Yeah, we do, I think, get a second stage confirmed here on Ace, and an insta-pull second stage, but they do get the FTP. Oh my, this could be a very quick tunnel out as they pulled the moment they went second. Personally, I'm not a fan of pulling when someone immediately goes second, because that effectively pretty much means that they're in the game for a third, minus, for only 2/3 of the time they could be, because that's 60 seconds of them just being on the hook, not being able to be tunneled. I mean, technically 70 seconds, right? But like you probably want to pull in that last 10 seconds just to be safe. Oh my, and this is what I mean. Ace is immediately injured, but they have a crazy flare out, dodging that Wesker bound, extending the chase. This could be game winning here for our survivor.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, Ukla.
Oh my gosh.
That was insane by Ace, securing them that tie condition as that generator pops in the background.
Wow.
Oh. Well played by them.
Very well played by that. And oh man,
my,
that is really unfortunate.
That was game winning, possibly here.
Absolutely.
Oh, Wesker lunging, just not quite hitting Nancy there. And we do get the hit here. But that last generator popping does hit the win condition here for Nova, which will be moving on to our main bracket. But the game is not over. We can still have some cool stuff happen, and I'm very excited to see how it is played out. Oh, Nancy losing that 50, and will unfortunately
that is really unfortunate.
be going down there. Are we going to... It looks like we're opting to slug, and we are going to go investigate our generators. We do have a gen at deep 6, and we have not checked that one in a while. I'm a bit worried, but we know one survivor is 12... is main. Mid. Shack, yes. All of those are the same thing, except for 12.
I'm gonna assume that they probably haven't been pressuring deep 6, but
Yeah,
it does look like they have a little bit.
Were trying to get onto it. It's about 40% here from the looks of things. We do spot Yoichi on the hill. And he balances off the hill. Do we catch him? Yes, we do. Despite the balance landing, we throw him into the hill. Will we see an M1 come through? The answer is no, as he makes it to the pallet here.
I really wanted to see a 2-tap, I'm gonna be honest.
I love seeing those Wesker throw into the wall 2-taps.
I love seeing the 2-taps.
And also, I just want to say that we do have brutal strength in this build. It's the same build as what Stefa ran last match. Like, you know, brutal strength, erupt, corrupt, pain res. It is a very standard Wesker setup here. We have Egg and Jewel Beetle, also very two popular ions here. But we do get the hook. This is a pretty decent hook. The only downside is that the gen spread is here at 2 and at deep 6. So it makes it a bit hard to patrol. And also they do get the full reset out of that. Nancy being back healthy. Oh, what a stun into another Champion of Light.
And we're slowed again.
Yep, I love being slowed by Champion of Light. As a killer player, it's totally not depressing, and I love being slowed. Yep.
And I know when you're already having like a bad match too, just seeing like Champion of Light pop up in like the top right, it low key just that's like the final straw on that match. Like
I don't know, it doesn't bug me that
frustrating.
much. Though I wouldn't say Framoon's having a bad match here. It's just that Stefa set a very solid win condition for the opponent team. Like this is still very playable for them. Though
Stefa played really well.
I think the gen at 6 may be popping extremely soon unless we get the down here. We need the down and the pain rest probably in the next 20 seconds, or that generator might be popping.
Oh,
not even 20 seconds, my bad, team. I have a feeling that probably was doubled then. I should have accounted for that as both survivors were in that area. But this is still an excellent chase here. This will secure a 7-stage 3 fresh and Nancy fully dies. Oh, did we get it? I saw a little beamer click while Wesker was throwing her.
Yeah, I also saw that too. What was that?
I love Dead by Daylight. Bug-free game.
Bug by Daylight, you know? We love it. We love it over here.
And we will get a basement here for Nancy, as Stefa is unfortunately sacrificed to the entity, giving our killer 7-stage 3 fresh, which is a solid result still. Like you know, Wesker here, I believe, is looking at high stages to low 4Ks, so this is within that range. And yeah, that will be our match here with Nova versus Entropia. I hope you guys enjoyed. Ukla, how did you find it? I enjoyed it.
I thought it was very well played. I think there were just some points definitely on Stefa's killer that just kind of secured that match for Nova. Just the early find and then the fast down, like I think that just kind of secured that, and then they weren't able to pop Shack, and it was just really unfortunate there. But Entropia did bring a good killer game, so good. Yeah. Well played to all of them, honestly. Well played to all of them.
I think a big thing, right, is that the survivors on the second game decided, hey, the Shack at the start did not work. We're going to go and do other gens for now, and we're gonna come back to this later, right? Like,
yep. I think that's kind of like what needs to happen, because like I said, most of the time doing Shack is good if you can get it out of the way, but definitely once that killer puts pressure on Shack, you most of the time just have to leave it, just because
it's hard to do it when the
really
killer constantly patrolling through that Shack area, because it's in the center of the map, right? And it's not on an elevation that's how you have to like take a ramp up to. It's literally inside the middle of Killer Shack, so it can be tough to get done while the killer is actively defending it. But I mean, the survivors on both sides put up a phenomenal game. So did our killers. I'm very, very happy to see them play, and I look forward to seeing Nova in their main bracket. But with that, that will be our match for now. We will be in about, I believe, 2 hours from now for our next match. which will be sorry, 1 second. Our next match will be Zero Practice versus Inclusive, another Wesker match, and it's going to be in about 2 hours from now. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. We love our Wesker matches here, and I know there are people in chat that Wesker. So I will see you guys then, hopefully, Ukla, and I will see you there also, I assume. And yeah, thank you all for being here, and I'll catch you all later. Bye.
Last one. Drop me.